Hello my friends, it is Egor Yeremeev and Smapse Company, and today I'm here at the Central London having a nostalgia because I'm reviewing the educational institution from which my Britain and generally foreign international life started. Today I'm reviewing the school, the Kaplan International College, which is located right in the middle of London at Holborn Underground Station. Holborn is a district in London located somewhere in between Westminster and the city. At the Middle Ages, it was especially loved by local lawyers. Court officials lived in the east part of the district at that time and worked nearby at the Old Bailey Court or its law firm Gray's Inn. There is another site on this territory, Hatton Garden Quarter. London jewelers settled here from the beginning of the 16th century, and also a famous university is located here, the London School of Economics. There is worldwide famous Trafalgar Square located not far from Holborn, which includes National Gallery and large central area with the roadway. The most famous landmark of the square is Nelson's Column, surrounded by sculptures and fountains. This column is a monument named after Horatio Nelson, the flag officer who commanded the British fleet back in the days. On Trafalgar Square, in the surroundings of colors of the British flag, in front of vintage cars, the Wonder Woman film scenes about coming back from the war was made here, starring Gal Gadot. Another famous square located in central London is Piccadilly Square, which is considered to be the symbol of the city. The square is especially loved because there you can feel the encounter of three times: the past, the present, and even the future. The streets are lined with old buildings imbued with a long history, combined with the neon signs and LED displays. The busiest trading street is located nearby. There are more than 500 outlets, the majority of which are fashionable stores on Oxford Street. You can buy both brand items and mass market. The most popular boutiques are Selfridges, House of Fraser, Marks & Spencer. On Christmas Eve, Oxford Street is decorated with festive lights and the ceremony itself goes with amazing extent. Christmas lights here have been lit by Jim Carrey, Enrique Iglesias, Kylie Minogue and Emma Watson. If you come to Oxford Street, you should definitely visit 6 Oxford Street, where the Flying Horse pub is located, which have tapped beer since the end of 18th century. Well, I came here for the first time 15 years ago to study, to learn English, to prepare for entering the university. And well, spoiler alert, I finished the college, entered a British university in London, and I graduated from it. In central London, buildings keep their original facade, and Kaplan is not an exception. It's interesting that it is a classic historical building, and the front door may seem tiny at first sight, but if you go inside, you've got a large backyard, some kind of backyard, and here feels like it's the underwater part of an iceberg. What is the big advantage of Kaplan? In my view, it's location. The school is located in the very center of London. Holborn Underground Station, some of the best universities in the world are located here, within the walking distance, such as LSE and UCL. Nearby, you will also find Covent Garden, and when you study here, yes, it is a prep center, not a university, not a huge institution, but you are in the very center of the British capital. And if you adore London, if you like big cities, and if you like being in the middle of the action, guys, London Kaplan is the best possible place where you need to be. Also, I wanted to notice that you don't have to start at exact date. There is no obligation to start studying at September. There are different start dates. You can apply and they will consider it. And in fact, you can start studying at basically any time. So if you have any questions, if you are interested in learning English, if you want to prepare to entering universities or just to come on vacation, click the links in the description of this video. There will be information about Kaplan. And by the way, Kaplan is an international organization. Besides London, you can study in other countries. Follow the link. There will be everything about the educational institution. There will be an online consultant who can answer your questions. Of course, there will be contact information. We're always glad to help with both study and accommodation. By the way, Kaplan has completely different housing options, and in one of them I'm staying right now, so we'll see the student residence and dormitory where students live. Guys, it's a small review of the dormitory of my small room. I've got a queen-sized bed with my legs sticking out of the window. That's cool. You can see all the students and they can see you till you close these shades. Plasma TV. Wardrobes are everywhere. Well, I don't have any complaints about them, but maybe some of you will. A wardrobe, a fridge, shelves, some more shelves, and I've got a bathroom. A comfortable table, huge, hefty, plus I've got a space-saving plastic set of stools one puts into another. They are really light, and if necessary, you can get a few for your guests. There is everything you need in the dormitory. There is a gym, there's many areas for different purposes. There is a courtyard where a lot of activities are held. By the way, there are several student residences nearby, and you can choose any of them, but the number of rooms is limited, so you should book it in advance. If you try to do it at the last moment, there might be no rooms available. This huge building is all occupied by the students' residence. As far as I know, the majority of the students live in the dormitory, because there you can meet other students, communicate with them and speak English all the time, plus a lot of events organized there. Nowadays there is everything in the dormitories. You needn't bother yourself with purchasing washing machines, gym passes, and that's all provided by a student residence, the escape residence. I've got here in 15 minutes, so you just need 15 minutes to get to the school. What else is cool about Kaplan is that everything here is located nearby. I mean, you leave the school and, as I already said, you've got a subway, you've got several restaurants just at the corner, about 50 meters, some shops and Italian food, and here you've got pubs, Crazy traffic, it's very busy street. Just 5 minutes walk to get to Covent Garden and Trafalgar Square. Also within the walking distance, you can walk to any points in 15 minutes. This is very center of London.